Welcome everybody to Skin and Body Place. And today I would like to tell you guys something about the subject that is actually is just so big, which is nothing else than the skincare. It's my business for over 20 years, and it is just the cosmetic business is so overwhelming out there, and skincare is so overwhelming for a lot of people just because the market is growing like crazy for many years, and it's gonna be even more. And it's literally exploding with ideas, the treatments, the products, and all of those and other things. And I know a lot of people out there are quite confused. Sometimes they just, they're overwhelmed also with this everything. And one thing what I have to definitely tell you that advertising and marketing is doing phenomenal business and phenomenal job actually just to make you more confused on a just daily basis, because new products are coming out almost every single month. So there's a lot of actually to sometimes choose from. But what my philosophy is, and I always just been trying to explain to my client, skincare really can be simple. It is, of course, a choice because if your life on a daily basis, it's quite simple. You like just the basic stuff, and you're satisfied. This is exactly where you need to take your skincare. If your lifestyle is more about what is out there, what new it's coming up, what are the new treatments, new products, new things that you can do, there's absolutely never ending pretty much market for you too. But again, like I said, my philosophy is, to make it simple. So there's more people who just are willing to do it. Just because in my practice, what I just, see that a lot of people are so overwhelmed and discouraged that they sometimes don't want to even do anything, which it's just really is something that it doesn't have to be there. So, skincare is just nothing else. It's just a combination of the knowledge that you're going to gain about your type of the skin, your skin needs, and basically nothing else. Is just creating your routine, creating the habits that you should just pretty much put into your daily life. That after a while you just don't have to think about it, and it really doesn't have to be complicating. This is not about having 50 million products, in your on your shelves or at your home, because this really can be confusing. Really, it's about getting the knowledge, which means it's maybe sometimes setting up the appointment with your professionalist for 15 minutes, half an hour, so they can look at your skin. They can just, tell you what type of skin you have, what kind of needs your skin has. And then following with that, trying to figure out what are the products that really can support what you already have and what are you dealing with. And then I just want to just go through, a couple things like what to do, what to not do, and a couple rules. So just the basic stuff that can break it down, all of that madness that it surrounds us, out there. So I'm gonna start with the don'ts because that they're very important. What you guys just have to understand that really looking at the mirror and looking yourself and realizing that DNA is only 50%, of your success. Though that another 50%, it's really your lifestyle, it's your care, it's your input that you're gonna put into your skincare. So here it is. It's up to you what you're gonna choose. Skincare should really start, in an early age. So you really, please just stop panicking. Panicking creates stress. Panicking creates confusion. All of us, we know it. And panicking is that doesn't do anything besides creates a lot of stress, which is not good for the skin. I personally just gonna say do not really look at your 10x mirror often. It's really unnecessary. I really see one reason that it's 10x it's really helpful with is just if you're plucking your eyebrows and your eyesight is going a little bit just not the way that you want to you wish to have it, then 10x mirror with the good light is phenomenal thing because it really helps you to get all of those little tiny hair. Otherwise, I'm gonna say one thing is all of those crazy 10x mirror created so much anxiety in women because nobody just realized it that it is really 10 times bigger than normal eye can really catch, a normal eye can see, which is not even realistic. Everything is just blown out of proportion. So this is why a lot of women come to me and they're like, oh my God, I have such a huge pores. Well, you see the pores 10 times bigger than my eye probably gonna see or anybody's else eye. So please, please, please throw away or just put on aside those 10x mirrors if you just really don't need it, because we see way too much and nobody else out there really does. So just and the one thing is just really accept yourself. That like me being in the age of 46, it's just I'm not gonna just go back to 30s. I'm not gonna go back to 20s. I can only do my best to maintain, so everything what I can represent myself with, it just can just look the best that I can, and that's it. So another don'ts, that I kind of, find it, is that a lot of people sometimes just don't know what kind of, products, to buy. But just you guys need to understand there is millions, millions, millions of products out there, and it's impossible for you, neither for us, to know all of them. So again, I would just say, if you wanna just go to your professionals to help you to choose the product, and please don't get angry. Sometimes people just tell us professionals that, oh, we just want to sell our spa products. This is not really that we want to sell spa products. Those are products that we know. Those are the products that we really touched, we smell, we applied on the people's skin. Everything that's out there, we really don't really have access to. We don't get samples. We don't have a chance to try it out unless we go to the conferences or the company just decide to send us the samples. But there are just millions of companies out there, so it's really impossible for us. And a lot of things that what I would just say is just be do less for your skin than too much, because too much always can cause some kind of things. So I just want to kind of say it also that experimenting on your skin is not really the greatest thing, because you don't know what you're gonna be dealing with. Because I love just simple skincare, so I just always bring down my skincare routine to the basics, and this is how I want to present it to my clients and everybody else, to you guys also. So here's what the do's are coming, following with this everything. Skincare really is something that can be really simple and can be really minimized, because you have to understand one thing. A lot of people just ask me, oh, anti-aging, anti-aging. Of course, there's a million products anti-aging. You have to understand one thing, that putting the cream on your face, it's already anti-aging. Doing completely nothing, it's gonna be aging for sure. So this is not about the creams for thousands of dollars, or products for thousands of dollars. It's really not. Skincare is about your routine. Getting up every morning and doing your routine and repeating every single day. I always gonna create some kind of like a comparisons for my clients so they understand the concept of this everything. I always tell my clients, us professionals are like visit at the dentist. So you go for the big cleaning, and either it's 2, 3, 4 times a year, and then you go home and brush your teeth. That's your maintenance. That's exactly how we work. You come to us, we trying to help you to clean out the skin or regulate the skin or do whatever need to be done, and then you still have to go home and just maintain this look, maintain your feeling, using those products on a daily basis, and just doing your job. It's like literally brushing your teeth. It's just another habit that you're gonna do. It's just like you get up in the morning making a coffee, and they're not gonna just go without a coffee. Well, that's exactly how the cleansing in the morning and putting moisturizer on should be. It really should be no brainer. More often you're gonna do it, more actually you're gonna pretty much get into that habit without even thinking. So daily routine, creating this, it's very, 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 very important, because this is something that I also compare, to like the bank account. You should start in an early age. Sometimes even the teenagers, it's very good to get used to that skin, to the, like nice basic products, and just keep continuing. Of course, starting skincare at any age is still better than doing completely nothing. So starting early and just creating the habits, and just making actually this everything just like a nice smooth pretty much procedure that you just do for yourself. And so the most important thing is that we actually pretty much, I divide products into two groups. So the products pretty much, I find them, be primary products, and they are the secondary products. The primary products are pretty much just three. Those are two products on the daily use actually you're gonna have. It's your cleanser and moisturizer. And weekly it's gonna be your exfoliating products. Either it's gonna be scrub, or it's gonna be just another form of removing the dead cells. And this is something that everybody should do. There's just no excuses for that, okay? And then you have your secondary product. So if you're a little bit more adventurous in the cosmetic, business, then you just can, of course, add on the toner. You can add on the serum. You can add on the eye cream. You can add on your throat cream. You can add on also different kind of mask. I'm not gonna go there right now because I want to make a completely different segment about that, but those are like the basic, things that what I'm trying just, to explain to the clients. It's very, very, very important, okay? So now then, when you get actually just, information, what kind of skin type you have, what kind of needs you have, pretty much in general, the products that, gonna be either chosen for you or you decide to try, definitely just, make sure that there's really, if your simplicity gonna just bring it down to the one cream for day and a night, it's fine. It's still, I always tell, better than nothing. Usually we should actually separate the day cream and night cream, because daytime is more like moisturizing, your skin, and also protecting from just outside bombarding environment. Nighttime is pretty much more for the rejuvenation, for healing, so that's kind of a little bit different, also products. Also, a lot of women wear makeup, so sometimes the same cream might not agree necessarily with your makeup. So you want to have sometimes lighter products in the daytime, a little bit maybe heavier, products in the nighttime. So that's pretty much, what it is, like then how everything looks like. And you have to also understand that any kind of skin problems, of course, we always can look at this. We can always check it out. We always can help you. We always can advise you. Good professionals should really go beyond just looking at your skin thing. It should really look into your, daily routine, your nutrition, your daily habits, your history of different things. Because sometimes doctors don't ask those questions. They have available tests. Like you're gonna go to the dermatologist. They can always prescribe you, some kind of, cream that you might go after 5 different creams and still probably gonna be the same. A lot of problems that sometimes they are hormonal that we recognize as a professionalist. I either send some of those clients to gynecologists, but actually even more often I would just say that endocrinologist is the best form of doctor, because endocrinologists can really look at all the range of the hormones that they might be affecting your skin. And it's very, very important to look into those, because you guys have to understand the skincare starts from inside out. It's not opposite, okay? So I always tell the clients, what you put in, this is what you're gonna get out, okay? A lot of people out there, they are not aware also that nutrition really has a lot of impact on the skin that you're gonna have, which just pretty much means that Sometimes people are not in a knowledge that they might have a food allergies that can affect tremendously the skin and the body. Sometimes they have a hormonal changes, like polycystic ovaries. They sometimes women have a cyst that change your hormones and you just don't know about it. Pregnancy, menopause, all of those things absolutely can change your skin. This could be temporary, so we can try to also take under in consideration that those are just the temporary factors. But all of that really can make a big impact on this everything. Everybody who just lives in the different seasons, very important to look into this. I pretty much consider two seasons: it's summer and winter. And those who just guys don't have the summer or winter, more or less, or is in between. But like we here in Michigan, for example, just sometimes the temperatures can literally just be different, almost 80 degrees from summer to winter. And it's huge because this is huge impact that can just really put on the skin. Summertime gonna be very it's gonna be very humid, so it's a lot of water. And it's gonna be warm, obviously. In the wintertime it might gonna be very dry. So you have to adjust your products to also the different seasons, different temperatures. And what I would just say this thing that if it's the same things like with the products, anti-aging products. Anti-aging really should be used in a later time, not by 20-year-olds. There's not necessarily. Your bodies are working really good and producing great cells, and everything pretty much is functioning properly. So there was just really unnecessary just using those, a lot of times overstimulating products. So I would just put it away until you're starting really to kind of see the signs. And pretty much that's everything. It just could be very simple if we kind of a little bit back off and we stop analyzing what else could be just pretty much done for our body, because our body really doesn't need really that much, just besides the basic things. It's your sleep, it's your proper nutrition, and your proper hygiene. Okay, and if you have this all, your skincare gonna just also follow. Of course there's a lot of different things that they just can go off, but this is why, like I mentioned, you can have your professionals, you have the doctors who can just do it. But please just keep it simple, because it's so overwhelming, and market actually just makes us feel so not good enough even for ourselves, that this creates a lot of like a cosmetic trauma almost in our heads, and makes us so confused. And remember one thing: if you find a cream that you actually can use on a daily basis, and it sits well on your face, and when you ask that skin, is it good enough? If you feel it's good enough, then it's great. If it doesn't give you reactions, redness, itchiness, or just any kind of creates bumps, this is good product. Don't change it, just stick to it. Just don't do it, something different, because it really can confuse the skin a lot of times. Okay. And the really big thing what I just find with a lot of women, that they just don't do anything. They just don't. I many times I had clients and they said, I want to be 20 years younger, but what do you do at home? Nothing much. Well, we're not gonna be there at your home telling you, slapping your hands, don't do this, don't do that. You really have to create for yourself, the habits that is just gonna follow your daily life. Okay. So I hope that was just, able actually to, help, kind of break down a little bit confusion, a couple maybe myths, maybe misinformations out there. But this really can be very simple. You have to guys understand one thing: there is not such a perfect product. Okay. I made actually one time on a Facebook funny comparisons, but it's true. I'm not gonna go there because it was maybe a little bit too much for people. But cosmetics are like choosing your right partner. This really is that simple, okay? You first has to know what is right for you and what kind of person you have to make sure that you're gonna choose the right man or woman, and the thing is that you guys, have to understand that you have to have the product, open it and try it and smell it and put on your face to know and get the answer if it's just, right for you. So not every single person running out there gonna be right for you. There might be just, several one, but you can't have it all neither, because having those all, it just creates more confusion. So I hope I just made it a little bit more simple for you. And I'll be just, making a little bit more information about skincare cosmetics and skincare procedures out there. So we can just keep it going. All right. Have a wonderful day and have a good luck. And I'll talk to you soon, guys.